What's up everyone? This is Biz Buddy Traveler reporting from the ATL airport. Made it just in time here with lots of time to spare for my flight. Check out this Porsche GT 4.0 in the background. This is an awesome airport, and I recommend this highly for any business traveler flying out of ATL. Between the Delta passport verification, pre-verified, and TSA free, check-in was a breeze. Got my 2 bags checked in all the way to Mumbai, and I'm off here on my trip for the next 2 weeks, and I'll keep you guys posted. Okay, so I made it to gate E concourse, and I can see this place is busy, and we're off right now to my gate E9. Let's see if I can find that real quick and make our way through this airport. It's pretty busy for Friday. A lot of people headed out. Long way to gate E9. We'll see you there. Okay, I made it to gate E9. You guys can see that here in the background. So it turns out that I'm not going to get my boarding pass for Heathrow to Mumbai flight as yet, because I guess it's because I'm traveling on the code-share Virgin Atlantic, and right now they don't have that boarding pass for me, but that's okay. I'm gonna just chill here for some time, and I'm gonna wait and see till the board departs. So I'm gonna miss Atlanta for the next 2 weeks as I'm off. You can see beautiful skyline here. And I was lucky to get here on time, to be quite honest. The Uber driver drove here like crazy and got me here on time, so I'm really appreciative of that. And I got to see some parts of Atlanta I haven't seen before, which was pretty interesting as well. But I'm glad I made it, and I'm off here to my flight to London Heathrow on Delta. And good job, Delta. I think you guys did a really good job in having the new system for pre-verified passports, and getting through security and check-in was great thanks to Delta with the pre-verified passport and self-tag bags. I didn't have to wait in the crazy line like everyone else for 2+ hours for some. So I think this is pretty good. I think we're making progress. Good job, Delta. I highly recommend that for business travelers. So if you're like me and a globetrotter, always on the move, trying to make things happen, get on Delta. It's a really good airline, and especially if you're flying out of Beach Town, right? It's a really nice place. And get on Delta. We'll take care of you right here on the ATL. I'll see you soon on the flight.
Getting through the UK border was pretty straightforward if you carry a US, UK, Canada, or New Zealand passport. So it was pretty much an automated process, so not a big deal.
So I finally made it to London, and as you can see, I'm right here in the train station, waiting for my train to take me to the city. So waiting for Heathrow Express, which should be here in about 10 minutes, and I'll keep you guys posted once I reach. Here it is. We're going to get on the Heathrow Express. So it's going to get us there in 15 minutes. So let's see. I'll see you in the city. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we seem to make good time here in this cruising into Paddington. So to get on. So the Heathrow Express was pretty good. We got here in time, 15 minutes pretty much, and we're gonna be heading out of here in a few. But if you're in the city for business and you need to catch up on a quick meeting, maybe before you get on to the next flight, seems like a pretty good connection into the city. So I would say I highly recommend the Heathrow Express. Pretty good train as well. It was nice and clean and not too crowded. So I would say you know, it's a pretty good option. There seem to be other options as well, like the Elizabeth line, which gets you also into Paddington, but that takes about twice the time. So up to you. And this one's a little pricey, I would say, compared to the others. So it's up to you what you want to really do. Able to get a quick city tour thanks to Heathrow Express. It's a really nice train here. You can see the insides. It's really well designed. It's got the USB ports and really roomy interiors, very nice inside. And as you can see, it's got direct connections to Terminal 5. That's the final stop to Heathrow. And if you're taking Terminal 2 and 3, that's the next stop. So that's going to be me. So I'm going to be off here and I'll see you in Terminal in a bit. Bye. So I made it back to Heathrow Terminal 3 thanks to Heathrow Express. That was pretty nice. And right now I have to reprint my boarding pass, as I mentioned earlier. I didn't actually get my boarding pass for my final leg, which is London Heathrow to Mumbai. And I guess there were two reasons for that. One is I'm flying Virgin Atlantic, which is a code share for Delta. And it's a pretty good tie-up between the two, but sometimes they have some quirks which you have to be wary of. For example, I can't really get the boarding pass for Delta on the Delta kiosk. I have to get the boarding pass from the Virgin Atlantic kiosk. So that's really what I'm going to do here next, and let's get to it. So you can see there's a pretty good tie-up here between Virgin and Delta. They are operating from the same terminal, but the kiosks are kind of set up a little odd, and you have to figure it out in terms of how you're going to be checking in. So let's take a look. Okay, there you have it. So that's the Virgin kiosk, and you got the Delta option there as well, but honestly it didn't really let me get my boarding pass at the Delta kiosk, so I had to choose the Virgin Atlantic option. And I'm all set. I got my boarding pass, and I'm off to my next final leg to Mumbai. Y'all, I finished my city tour and I'm back inside Heathrow. Got through security. It was pretty quick, and I guess I have to figure out how to kill time. So I'm gonna be checking out some of these cool shops here, the duty free. Let's see what they have. Maybe I might actually find something and pick it up. See you later. Alright, so they finally announced our gate for Mumbai. So we have to be heading to gate 40, and looks like it's going to be a long walk. I'll see you there. Phew, we're walking for the last 10 minutes and we're still only at gate 35. I have to get to 40, so that's still a long way away. One of the tips I'd like to share with you all is plan for plenty of time for international connections. There's a lot of walking and security that you have to go through, and sometimes you have to go through passport control as well. So just make sure you budget for that time. All right, we finally made it. It was quite a walk, and as I shared earlier, budget for that time because there's always a long duration between when you get to your first flight and the second flight, and you may have to budget for this time to connect between terminals as well as walk across the terminal. So there's our plane that's going to take us on our final leg to Mumbai, and I think they're prepping it for us right now, so should be on board in just a few. We'll see you there.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a pre-boarding announcement for any passengers requiring additional time.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to you from the flight deck. It's your first officer, John Green speaking. We are established in cruise today at 39,000 feet. We're just coming up to the western coast of India, where we'll be commencing a descent fairly shortly. We'll be descending over the northern suburbs, north of Mumbai and south over the Bhiwandi area, making a series of right turns to ultimately line up with the runway that faces in a westerly direction. Our final approach might be a little bit bumpy today because it's fairly sunny, and this just means that we get some convective activity, but nothing to be concerned about. In terms of timing, we're expecting to land at around 5 minutes past the hour, so that's in 40 minutes time, and then we'll have about 5 minutes worth of taxiing, which will put us on stand nicely ahead of our scheduled arrival time by around 20 minutes or so. Temperature in Mumbai, it's currently around 28 degrees Celsius, though that temperature is expected to rise into the 30s today. Relatively pleasant day with the odd thunderstorm and rain shower scattered around, but fairly typical weather for this time of year in India. It's been my immense pleasure to be flying you from London Heathrow to Mumbai. I hope and trust you enjoyed the service on board with us tonight. I'd like to thank you for choosing Virgin Atlantic, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you and enjoy your day.
And welcome to Mumbai, where the local time here is 9:40 in the morning. That's 25 minutes ahead of schedule. While we taxi to the terminal, please keep your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign. All of us need to remain seated and keep the aisles and exits clear, so we'll return any items we've stowed for you as soon as we arrive.
So we just arrived here in Mumbai on Virgin's Queen Bee, and now it's time to get through customs and get through the airport now. It's a really long walk in Mumbai, and you have a connecting flight to any of the other Indian cities. So once again, you gotta be ready for at least an hour and a half to get through the airport and pick up your bags and things like that.
Alright, and now I'm off to the final leg of my journey, which is to Hyderabad, in city in South India. I'll be connecting from Mumbai via Indigo Airlines in Terminal 2. So I think it should be all set for takeoff right now, and I'm on my way. So I'll see you in my next video. Till then, please like, comment, share and subscribe to this vlog. Thank you.